All right, so let's talk. I didn't want to do this video, kinda. This is the Acid 20. I do want to smoke this cigar. I love this cigar. That infusion is amazing, fantastic. But let's talk controversy. Let's talk grumblings. Let's talk all the mess that's going on socials right now. The reason why I grabbed this cigar, number one, it's awesome. It's fantastic. It is phenomenal. I love this cigar. I do. Springtime's here. You get that light infusion, deliciousness. It just feels like a party in your mouth. It really does. But that's not the main reason why I'm smoking this cigar. The main reason I'm smoking this cigar is because I got it at last year's Florida Barnsmoker. So now you know what we're talking about. Barnsmoker. I've been following all that's been going on this week about Barnsmoker issues. Barnsmoker complaints. And let me be the first one to say the fact that it was hard to get tickets, the controversies between the website crashed or whatever, all that mess. All right, I can see being frustrated. I could see if I was going on to buy it, and it's been my goal forever to go to a Barnsmoker, or I go every year and I want to go, and there's only 2 Barnsmokers this year, even though Connecticut is 2 days, Friday and Saturday, and Florida's a day, so it's really 3 Barnsmokers with opportunities to get VIP or general. It's frustrating that everybody loves it so dang much that you got to be Johnny on the spot. As soon as it drops, you better have it. I mean, it's like buying tickets to Van Halen, right? Tickets to, I guess, Taylor Swift. It's not my thing, right? I just shake it off. But you got to be fast. And a lot of people, when they go to Barnsmokers, they go with all their friends. And so they contact their friends and say, hey, we all got to go. We all got to go. Get online at the same time. Order your tickets so that make sure we all get to go together and hang out. Because people go to Barnsmokers in part for the opportunity to hang out with people that are their friends on the virtual social world, and they don't maybe get to meet up in person. Maybe they're halfway across the country from each other, and that's where they go to meet up and hang out. You see all the club shirts. You see all the people meeting in lines, giving big hugs to each other, staking out the tables, and really just hanging out. Some people engage in all the Barnsmoker festivities, and some people go and they get their cigars and their food, and then they just, and their drinks, and then they hang out, which is great. Some people go for the whole festival experience, right? It's cool. You paid your ticket, you get what you want, right? But people had real gripe. I get it. Not that big of a thing. They started blaming Drew Estate when it seems to be an Eventbrite issue. I don't know the issues. I didn't really dive into it. And I wasn't going to dive into it at all because people, right? And even when some people took the opportunity to just bash Drew Estate's going downhill, Drew Estate doesn't care, Drew Estate this, Drew Estate that, Drew Estate doogie 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 doo. Sorry, I ain't buying it. You fanboy me all you want. I really don't care. Being honest. One of the reasons I did not come on and make comments is because, I don't want to get all that fanboy shade. I don't. I am a fan of Drew Estate, and one of the reasons is their quality control is fantastic. Their blends are all over the map, something for everybody at different sizes, different flavors, and different price points. Also, the customer service. It's fantastic. You got a problem. You're smoking a cigar on the beach in the wind, and it burns bad. And you take a picture of it, and you post it all over the place, and Drew Estate will say, hey, we'll make you whole, even though they know that you smoked that dang thing on the beach. right? Now, there are regular gripes. Things happen. Quality control can't catch everything. And so they make those people whole too, but their customer service is great. Their swag is fantastic. People are screaming, "Oh, we don't know about the swag. Nobody posted the swag." Well, they always give you surprises. We've got a freestyle live coming up between now and then, and they're gonna reveal that to you. They're gonna give you a teaser. But I mean, let's face it. I've been going to Barnsmokers for a long time, and I've never been disappointed in their swag, or their cigars, or their experience. It gets better every year. They keep doubling down and making things better and better and better. I was there in the Fabian Ziegler time. I was there in the Joe Grow time. I was there in the Gary time, and now with Christine, and everything just keeps elevating and keeps getting more and more interesting and more valuable. If you get a general admission ticket, your money is actually you've recouped your money just on the cigars before you even get in swag. You go VIP, you get the VIP experience, and you also get a full box of cigars, plus all the other cigars, plus the walk-around cigars. But I wasn't going to jump on this. I was not going to be a part of this controversy. But what really moved me to be a part of this controversy was Jonathan Drew's post. If you haven't seen it, go to my Facebook page, and I shared it. It was the most ambassadorish I've ever seen Jonathan Drew in my life. Jonathan Drew's always professional, but Jonathan Drew is a hype machine, right? He's funny, he's crazy, he's silly, he's savantish, right? And his drum beats differently than others, and I love that because of that. That's what makes the subculture. But he was so, I hate to say boardroom professional, but he was. When he wore his sunglasses. And he answered everybody's questions. And he cared. And he defended his people. And he said, we got to work on some stuff. And he did everything but apologize. But you could tell that he was sorry, or he was disappointed that there are people just casting shade. And so I want to come on and talk to you about it. Now, 90% of the people that are there for the hate, are there just to cause controversy, have already clicked off. So it's just us. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know if I'm going to Barnsmoker this year. Drew Estate usually brings us on to cover media and to help out. Me and Chief. Sometimes First Lady, sometimes Gracie. Shannon Jay's been to one. But we usually go and we grind, and we get to meet everybody, and it's one of the highlights of our year. But I can tell you that even with the different styles of Barnsmoker, there are some common threads. Number one, it's going to be a great experience. It's going to be longer than you expected. You're going to be like, wow, we've been here a while. After it's over, while it's going on, it flies right by. The cigars are going to be plentiful, and they're going to be great. The food is going to be good. DJ Eli is going to bring the tunes. Cigars for Warriors is going to have phenomenal giveaways and raffles, I should say. Did I mention the cigars are going to be good? The food's going to be good. It's going to be a great experience. You're going to get to meet new friends and meet up with old ones. You're going to get to come up and hug me. I hope you do. You're going to get to come up and hug Chief. He hopes you do too. Love to get a picture with you because I love taking pictures with great people. You're great. There's going to be pivots every year because Drew Estate does it so big and they do it so extra. They don't rest on their laurels and say, we'll just do like we did last year. And so they can't dial everything in detail, but they will pivot and they will figure it out and they will make it better than it was expected to be in the first place. And if something is not as they want it to be, they will add something to it. They do it every year. Every year. You'll leave Barnsmoker saying, man, I had a great time. Also, the bathrooms will be clean. And stationed in different places and plentiful. I hate going to things and I can't go potty or it's a nasty, disgusting place. I'm sorry. It's going to be male and female friendly. Ladies, you're not going to feel like you don't belong. You can be welcomed in. If you're not a cigar smoker and your sweetie says, "Hey, I'm going to Barnsmoker. I'm going to buy you a ticket. We can go to Barnsmoker and we'll go do something afterwards." And they take you because they love you, but they also take you because they get your cigars because they're going to smoke them. It's facts. I don't understand why so many people. Let me be careful. I don't understand why so many people don't have trust in Drew Estate for Barnsmokers. I don't. This is not their first rodeo. They've never had a glitch. It's gotten better every year. It's gotten different every year. When COVID happened and they had to shut it down, instead of them just saying, "All right, we'll punt," they sent out huge swag packs to everybody after they refunded your money. And then they had the budget for that year that they didn't use because it was canceled. Instead of them just saying, "We'll put that in our pocket and we'll keep that money, we'll divvy it up between everybody," they said, "No, take that plus this year's budget and make it bigger and better." And they did. You may not know this, and Drew Estate may not want me to tell you this, but Drew Estate does not make money on Barnsmokers. Not even close. Not even close. This is not a festival for fundraising. This is not a festival to make tons of money. It's not. It's a way of giving back. Now, that sounds silly business-wise, right? Well, no. There are tons of manufacturers out there that make good cigars. And they're creating a culture and a brand loyalty so where when you go into a humidor and you have a choice between 15, 20, 50, 100 different manufacturers, you lean towards Drew Estate. And they do that every single year. I have faith and I have 100% belief that this year will be the best Barnsmoker experience possible until next year. Next year will be even better. I believe that. So, I welcome your comments, family friendly, please. If you think I'm an idiot, you think I'm a sellout, you think I'm a fanboy, feel free. I got big shoulders. I can take it. If you agree with me, I'd love to hear those comments too, because I believe I'm not the only one. I just believe that we're just not as loud as other people. If you got a chance to go to Barnsmoker this year, man, I hope I get to see you. I hope I'm going. If you didn't get to go to Barnsmoker this year, I hope you can go next year, because there is nothing like a Barnsmoker. There's not. That's fact. So, I'm going to finish smoking this down. This was not a review of this cigar. This is talking to you about. Stuff that's on my mind. So, I'll see you later. I'm going to smoke this down, and I'm going to think about them Barnsmokers and all the great people at Drew Estate that I get to hang out with. And all the people that love Drew Estate, that buy Drew Estate, that I'll get to see and hang out with. So I hope I'll see you there. Please come up to me and say, "Hey." I don't care what I'm doing. I will stop everything to say hey to you. I will. Because you're awesome. And I love you. Later, Tater.